Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Oscar, and together we are the Ginfluencers UK.
Today we're bringing you a pre-mixed Negroni from Thunderflower.
Oh, it's that one right down there.
Right
there you go, right at the front.
So we've reviewed their gins before, so do check them out.
Because I'll put the link somewhere.
Yeah, we rather like them.
Yeah.
So we wanted to bring you this pre-mixed Negroni because it's actually one of our faves.
Negronis are very hit or miss for me.
They are. So what's in it? The ingredients are their Fire Ship 58 gin, this one here. The vermouth they use is one of the cocky ones. Cocky. And they also use an Amaro Montenegro, which is here.
There you go.
I absolutely love this, which is why I always have this in my house. Now, the way they say serve it is to pour 100 ml into a glass with ice and stir it 58 times, or to your preferred dilution. Then pour over a large chunk of ice in your glass and garnish with some orange. And that is what we're going to do.
58 times?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna, hit
anyway,
on this.
It comes in a 70 centilitre bottle with an ABV of 31.5% for £38.
Right, so
let's give it a go.
Get to it. So let's give it a try. Cheers, Oscar.
Cheers, Scott. Now, like I said, Negronis are very hit or miss with me.
Now, this smells beautiful. See, that's so sweet. That is so lovely. Yeah. That's just phenomenal. I mean, like I said, the Amaro Montenegro is a staple in my house. Right, that is it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite aperitivos.
Yeah, that's a nice Negroni.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is. That's a drink I will normally avoid. If people are having Negronis, I won't have one. I'd rather not drink.
He's very picky on what we put it with. We have had discussions with people that we met on Junipalooza, where I said, you know, we'll kind of leave out the Campari, and I might put in a Pimm's or a Summer Cup and things like that, and then he'll drink that. He'll like that, unless the vermouth and the gin is exceptional. It's a Negroni is not one for you. And also, I'm known for, and if you kind of been out in my circles, for making a really boozy Negroni.
You do.
There's
no real surprise.
There's quite a few people there that drink a few and they don't remember what happens after. But this is.
That's quite worrying.
It's quite worrying. That's how we met. I think your family still want you back. There's missing posters and everything. You might be on the back of a milk carton.
That's very American.
Yeah. This is phenomenal.
Yeah. This is definitely a Negroni I would drink. There's a couple out there that I enjoy. This is one of them.
But this here has got it's got the sweetness because of leaving out the kind of Campari. Has a sweetness to it. It has a herbaceousness, a slight earthiness to it as well.
And there's a dryness. You're right. The earthiness is very similar to a dryness. Yeah, I'm getting that as it tails off to that.
And also, it is using their extra strong, their Navy strength, their 58% Fire Ship, which is a phenomenal gin, absolutely phenomenal gin. So they're really, really good ingredients in there, and this has been a real winner. I'm so glad they actually released a pre-mixed.
I've got to say, when we first ever tried this, it was that Junipalooza, wasn't it? That I tried some.
The Negroni we tried at Junipalooza this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah. Didn't try it lockdown year.
No.
And I was so glad I liked it because I liked their other gins, and I thought they were exceptional. And as I was so cautious of Negronis, and they're definitely not my first choice normally, I was so glad we liked this because I didn't want to not like the distillery.
But also, it has an unusual freshness. I was just trying to liken it to something. It's got a sweetness a bit like a lychee.
Wow, do you know what? You're absolutely right.
And then I'm going to throw something out there which is really, really off the park. It has a dryness and herbaceousness like when you're peeling a conker out of its husk. That smell. When you taste it, that smell, that kind of green but dry smell.
I know what you're saying. I'm trying to remember that because it's been many years since I've
whipped a conker out of its husk.
Yeah, hold on. So the lychee, I get that, but I'm getting that at the sharper end of a lychee.
Okay. And you're not getting the conker husk part. It's the taste of the smell. Maybe after this we'll take you up to Hampstead Heath. You can whip out the conkers out the husks. And
because this is a season for conkers.
It is, yeah, and we're not far from Hampstead Heath. Yeah. So yeah, so you can you can whip your conkers out, and then you can see what's like. What's the matter with you? Oh, what's with him? You all right? Are you having a moment? Are you having a senior moment?
Oh, anyone from London will get that gag.
Pace, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't want to get strokes. Fact.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know, we'll have to ask our friend who's a paramedic.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a phenomenal pre-mixed Negroni.
Yeah, it's very drinkable.
It's one of the best ones on the market. It is one of the best ones on the market. There's another two brands that we like as well. They're really, really good. But this one is definitely a winner. If you've tried their gins before, it'd be mad not to try this. If you've liked this.
Negronis are very in at the moment. They're a thing to have. When we have people over, they want us to do a Negroni. There you go. That saved us half the job.
Do you know what it is? It's really simple. It's equal parts. Bang, bang, bang. It's really, really simple.
We got that from this book.
We got that from Andy Clark's book, Home Bar. Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, next time Andy's round, we'll give him some of the Negroni, see what he thinks of it.
There you go.
Because I'm sure he'll like it.
Yeah, but then we'll have to tear that page out of the book.
Well, no, because he's already done it. But we need to make sure that he's tried these as well.
Yeah.
So actually, when we finish filming, we'll be on the phone to him going, have you tried these? Have you tried these? Because these are really good. Right.
Scoring.
Should we score it?
Yeah, let's score it.
Let's score it.
It's not a gin.
No, we don't normally. We wouldn't normally score it in this thing. But let's do it, and then he can do the bits. Ready?
Battery's already dead.
So the scores are. Scores on the doors.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I get the bottle.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, we'd forgotten that.
We've forgotten that, yeah.
You do get the bottle.
Do your bits.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop us a comment if you had any of their gins.
And if you haven't, why haven't you had any of their gins?
And we'll see you next video.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.